It's time for some drastic changes. Find these masqueraders. Unmask this blasted kid trying to pass is dangerous. The punishment needs to fit the crime. Subsequently, we victimize through succulent beats and vicious rhymes. When your sentence is finished and your life is spared, you wish this was a nightmare. Now when you see me, you kiss on my Nike Airs. That's quite touching when you show a little love, but I'm the big hurt. You try discussing why I still mug and the rest just smirk. You don't deserve to be blessed with a smile. You need to be exiled somewhere stressed out, scrambling to make your text pile go in the next mile so you can emerge from the X-Files of this biz, so we won't be wondering what happened to them kids. I apologize, but I'm afraid there's more to come. We're running this before we're done, cause we're taking over, son. It's time to seize and capture, bring this whackness to a closure. The Athletic Mic League, y'all, we're taking over.
I set it off, let it off in pops. Funk track backdrops for fat raps, I rock knowledge. I set it off, let it off in pops. Funk track backdrops for fat raps, I rock knowledge.
Prophecy nowadays tends to stem from money in this rap race. Niggas fight for crumbs and now the musical content has gotten crummy. But then again, you sold your soul and moved into a world of platinum, zinc, copper, gold. Your ideas are your cards, and when you fold under pressure, you still couldn't fuck with the beats by texture or the rest of my team. You know the Mic League represents verbal gymnastics, beats bounce back like elastic. The position's drastic and your survival rate minimal when you take the music into a world that's not empirical. I kill with every syllable, then hit you with the subject and the predicates. Evil delegates, industry type play Confederates, fucking with my veterans and well-decorated lieutenants. All that you've got in your arsenal is hardcore presence and it's fraudulent. Caught you in the nick of time just like Chris Walken did. Grab the mic and shine brighter than supernovas, and then I let you know that the lab technicians are taking over.
The league takes your arms and has you reaching for your counterparts. Treat your rhymes like white hoes and act like you don't know those quotation marks. The hand of fate, hawks in the heart of the continent. Crews object with the loudest applause and the hottest compliments. Immune to external comments. I'll join your camp just to cause internal conflicts. Write your garbage, your diction is playing contrary. You want me to insert a new cartridge? We operate by amputating the nonsense. Then implant the toys with skeletal prosthetics. Alphabetics to athletics, English to metrics. Making lyricists lounge with odd cases of laryngitis. The Optimus Prime is seeking financial backing from the spineless.
Don't let the hype intrigue us, will bite speakers if he angry. Drink wine with the divine, but strike Jesus if he plays me. Your crew rocks like silk paisleys maybe once a year, and get avoided on the streets like when your mother bought your gear. The code of the Mic League is deep and never spoken. Keep smoking like 1,000,000 watts, burn it down in Oakland. In this land of violence, MCs battle for finance. I combat for free but get paid through deadly silence. I can carve diamonds and spit jewels at pit bulls. They barking up the wrong skirt and get hurt when it's pulled. The first lesson, I don't make a first impression, but the last impression is damn. Did that nigga blast a session with the everlasting lesson? Set it off without asking questions. Been blessed at this rap profession since an adolescent. So get your man and politic on where the artist is, then point them out. We turn them into walking carcasses. In a Market Square route, we bargain in with table scraps. The world's a fatal track. Always strive to state facts.
I set it off, let it off in pops. Funk track backdrops for fat raps, I rock knowledge. I set it off, let it off in pops. Funk track backdrops for fat raps, I rock knowledge.
Who want parts of this metaphysical sportsmanship? Lost in this world of darknesses, I'm a supernatural arsonist. So approximate, it's astonishing how I'm dropping this apocalypse. Lyrically monstrous, I eat the souls of the obstinate. This prominence is world dominant. Nigga, go tell your mom and them that this team of novelists come on with rhymes that hit like targets get. Verbal pharmacists prescribing minerals of lyrical carnage to be categorized in body sizes. To these wise men you pay homages. It's obvious this is manifested destiny. You would have lost the words for testing me. The soldier comes complete with heavens and weaponry, so check for me. Only Ray and Stevie can see me because I'm out of sight. Rhymes orbit my mind so the universal by the time they hit the mic. We strike with deep impact as the world spins. So forget 24 hours to live. I give them 60 seconds to breathe again. Before I snatch the mic, you about to speak and bring your whackness to a closure. Athletic Mic League, my nigga, we taking over.
I set it off, let it off in pops. Funk track backdrops for fat raps, I rock knowledge. I set it off, let it off in pops. Funk track backdrops for fat raps, I rock knowledge. Knowledge, 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 and you can't deny that.
No time for no week, more rhymes, more beats. No time for no week, more rhymes, more beats. No time for no week, more rhymes, more beats. No time for no week, MC.
Just to feel light and despite upon the solo venture. I seen you doing promo, posting up the rainbow stickers. Vital, posters MCs, you can reach for the mic and I expose the pictures. waiting for the crowd to react. But the mic is giving your lame ass feedback, screaming, let go nigga, you hoes think you sinister, using my style for evil purposes. Computer geeks, I do web searches, scratching, doing cuts on computer generated surfaces. Trick might message my epidermis is you versus the focal point of satellites. I send off self-destructive email messages. You try to hide out at websites. I rock mics like granite. In a past life, I was a ninja Semite on Noah's Ark, exterminating termites.
I brainstorm without thinking. Wisdom of life's got my third eye blinking. I'm getting older. My window of opportunity is shrinking. Now do I flow to get this contract of satisfaction? You can tell in my actions there's 7 of us. Seen to the human eye, but still anonymous. What they all about is what has you curious. As I piece my rhymes together, letter by letter, I do this daily so I can get better, make it a career. So one day, yo, I can get cheddar to get to the top. I'm hell-bent, to this world I'm heaven sent. Gotta pay my dues like rent. My style is that of an open mind. Roll with a crew that's hard to find. My focus is straight as the line.
The scriptures written by texture paint a picture more vivid than an art exhibit. Don't say it if your heart ain't in it. As far as getting new whips, I rock a car that's dented, but I drive a point home inside your dome. The farthest in it. When the league bats, angels in the outfield guard your pennant, but we unstoppable. I heard the angels ask for God's opinion. Yo, God, how do we stop the league from winning? Tinted with trees and women. Tell them if they sell the soul, then they can see some linen. Let's make it a sin to rock mics and reward kids that's not tight. The average MCs will be praised and controlling the spotlight. God replied, there's only one way to beat the mic league. Train for centuries and inherit my steeds. Otherwise, the only thing you seen is pain. You know I blessed them with quotes deeper than the King James.
Watch for this next one. I recite rhymes to put a hex on. That's why every MC I flex is not working at Exxon or expel for writing text wrong. My verbal spell check corrects dialects to stop violators from trying it. My rhyme patterns dwell through ace caverns with lanterns to shine around the planet like rings linking to Saturn. Y'all didn't listen when my vocal ammunition was hissing. Now your wisdom body aligns a person walking like an Egyptian. In chalk, liquid crimson leaks from victims of mention in existence. The earth convinced it wasn't my coalition. The squad behind us is more deadly cause you can't find us. Shaping the vapors, rise and paralyze you through your sinus. Soon you realize you caught the Midas far beyond the itis. A virus so sick, labels delayed to copywriters. I can't blame, but we will sustain to reach the highest position to hold. Rank the apex through written scroll, solid gold.
Me I create one direct from the station. Hunger strike, holding on the fuck, y'all Jamaican. Total discombobulation. Once the lyric lick the target, do not bless me, I got bun to rot it. Coming from the urban colony, I sense here. Chatting on the mic, it be your favorite MC. Straight from Jersey, it's the Michigan immigrant. The results become imminent once I inject intellect through your system. Detach your thoughts from mental prisons established through exorcism by Anglo-Saxon religion and capitalism. You think your money makes success? Once Kwanzaa gets in them chests, that's sex to access and ask Lauren, who plays the folks just like a game of chess. How the mic they puts it on you with the full court manifest.
I speak through scriptures with metaphorical mixes that inspire motion pictures. The majestical rendition of extraterrestrial descriptions. One love, so my lyrics are passionately explicit, lyrically exquisite, spiritually gifted. I get maliciously vicious with it. I got intentions to make an entrance and execute some funds. And if you fiend to intervene, my team will salute you with more than 21 guns. So keep your eyes on the sparrow, spitting arrows that hit with the strength of 20 pharaohs with double barrels. Infinite shots through your apparel, extracting your bone marrow with no regards. It's the wizard of ancient Oz. And if your clan plan to silence the slam, they need a titanium mouth guard. Clamp to my jaws. No matter where you are, the squad ain't far. Spitting darts and hitting hard with 7 pairs of fists from the North Star.
I ain't hardly trying to teach or preach to nobody, but I know that the number 7 is godly, heaven sent army, fighting a war with verbal swords, calling out these whores, selling their soul to see behind commercial doors is like magic. How we leave clicks and fragments, hints of their existence in the form of remnants of fabrics. The AML, death and taxes, has been embedded in your life operations. I like what you're saying, yo, these cats will be rich if they keep showing this type of dominance, but the cheddar's on hold. For the lactose intolerant, we still assemble like parliament to snatch your juice and bottle it, open it up and swallow it, and piss all over your squad with it. Squad it, squad it, squad it, squad it, squad it.
Hip-hop is like a second nature ever since utensils and paper. Skills was never rated over dollar signs and money makers. Players to player haters. Hip-hop was never negative, battling competitive. Forget drugs and spitting lead to live. In the rap game, you'll underline this. The rap game, brothers converted to the crack game. Actual facts change its origin to a cat's game. Nobody excels without showing skills. Instead of voting yes to sex sells, a culture should never be taken over. With limited objects, the mind is infinite. With context, high class the projects, no limitation. No matter what landscape you're placed in, problem you're facing. From smooth to sticky situation, I strive to move to the high rise, using my gift, key knowledge to lift me above the clouds with God with me. Hip-hop is non-stop, the train of thought stays locomotive on tracks. Authors promoting lyrics forever be quoted.
Well, since my early ages, I gained wisdom from the ancients. Learn the science of life and mathematics of mics through patience. I'm concentrating on the rules and regulations that make our moves obligations, smoothing the grooves that's laid in the foundation. My thoughts are racing, reasons I'm chasing for some sort of explanation to why these illusions are causing mass confusion across the nation. Why we for concentration, why dream for relaxation? The spiritual conscience could make me slip into a worldly meditation. This track has been created for those that don't represent the essence. These ignorant MCs whose mics project unintelligence. They roll with fellowships to do this quick for presidents. What happened to exercising the right before rocking the mic with negligence? It's one thing dressing for good impressions and being proud of your sexuality. Another bragging and flashing and making records pornographically. I hate that this is my reality. Can't stand the wheel of fallacies, and it seems the media helps the government control our mentalities. I'm battling for respect when I check is to get the mic wet. So if you're not in this contest, don't step unless you place in a bet. Now sip on your Moet, Cristal, Tango Ray, or Alizan. Today we got rap stars / drug lords dealing cocaine. Y'all want the prestige and luxuries, but that ain't what makes you hip-hop. Do you use the art to make money, or do you make money through the art? I do it from the heart. As far as females, I stress for a princess with self-respect. Whack ones going platinum, there'll be no more of that.
What's the use of a dictionary? Speak from the heart, or claiming hardcore when you act too weak for the part. Why do cats smack holes and spit game that's senseless when you can lay back, drop facts, and gain a princess?
Hey yo, why does everybody want to be Francis Ford Coppola? To be within the mafia's becoming popular. Originate and stay true. Your shit is fraudulent and so's your whole entire crew.
It ain't about lyrics no more, and it's not about beats. These cats can feed you garbage and you'll eat it all week. No regard for something unique. The real never get love, cause you ain't heard us on the radio or seen us in the club. The hungry out to get fed. Yo, the starving thoroughbreds got a craving for soul food, but swallow words instead. The college crowd, though parties communicate through down the kegs. If you stop dimming your wit, you could illuminate your head, assuming nature's dead. And man only exists when disaster strikes. You can't escape by down the fist. The blind can see the righteous and grip hard with arthritis. So why is it so hard for you to become quality writers? All of these writers got trapped in my food where calling me spiders. So I eat an MC, figure that's what the God provided. So I became an MC to express with all inside us, and I'll stay an MC till I become one of the lives.
Since 1993, record execs will try to duplicate the sound of something that's been selling, disregarding tapes that innovate. Dollars, that's the ring around the collar of scholars, cause they ain't been in the ghetto but got condos in the Bahamas. Authoritative hierarchies will spark these, making their mental brain cells freeze with the venom from my steez. So realize the state of my community, because the music is the only shot for your immunity. I span the global even though I rock it local, cause this shit has got to stop like Goody Mob, and now I'm vocal. Schizophrenic like Redman and Reggie Noble with my lyrics. Too many MCs get caught up into the who's the realest. Microphone doctor, so they proctor our speech. But when they kick the diction, contradictions what they teach. Like KRS said, East and West battles must cease, because if the violence must increase, then the music will be deceased. So peace like that, but when I'm orbital, planets are diggable. I'm representing Mecca and the underground like digital, atypical. Let that nigga hunger strike shines bright in the night. My mental's taking flight.
What's the use of a dictionary? Speak from the heart, or claiming hardcore when you act too weak for the part. Why do cats smack holes and spit game that's senseless when you can lay back, drop facts, and gain a princess?
Hey yo, why does everybody want to be Francis Ford Coppola? To be within the mafia's becoming popular. Originate and stay true. Your shit is fraudulent and so's your whole entire crew.
Hey yo, what's the use of a dictionary? Speak from the heart, or claiming hardcore when you act too weak for the part. Why do cats smack holes and spit game that's senseless when you can lay back, drop facts, and gain a princess?
Hey yo, why does everybody want to be Francis Ford Coppola? To be within the mafia's becoming popular. Originate and stay true. Your shit is fraudulent and so's your whole entire crew.
hold on, check this out. Yo, my side, yo, whose time is it? Yo, whose time is it?
Alright, check this out. We gonna represent over here. Hey yo, whose time is it? Hey yo, whose time is it?
Yeah,
9-8. Hey yo. Whose time?
Hey, check this out, man. Everyone, let me let you know something, yo. Hey yo, it's my time.
It's my time.
It's our time.
We both shine.
40 combines rhymes with mics to strike gold.
Hey yo,
mines.
it's my time.
It's my time.
It's our time.
We both shine.
Combine rhymes to analyze and provoke.
My
minds.
rhymes play the offense to capture and handle the corporates. When I'm at the tracks like they was in prison at Auschwitz. Scratch the false tense. Brothers get loose like 357. Heaven sent MCs levitate to revive. This written art expressed overtly. With lit and spark to glow. Anonymous representing the hidden part. Most these kids out lost their limelight. It's getting dark. That's where we start our journey from taking mics to hitting charts.
Hey yo, when friction starts, we spitting darts at the sharks. Use them as target practice, then pull weight like a harvest tractor. The largest actors get sliced down around the fractions. The sky opens every time I sound is blasting at the sound of action. My blood pumps faster than NASCARs. I'm fully loaded, but most times we flash off like the last star. Shine in the north, walk in the pastures. Train the well, learning techniques taught by the master.
Forecast my storm disaster to smash your edifice, then construct my own clone of my residence. Read by the U.S., aka us the presidents. Soul regiments, combine texture with gold sediments. Partners in rhyme, act benevolent. To those who never spent time to coincide minds, face off with us at high time.
Hey yo, it's my time.
It's my time.
It's our time.
We both shine.
Combine rhymes to analyze and provoke.
Hey yo, it's my time.
It's my time.
It's our time.
We both shine.
14 combines rhymes with mics to strike gold mines.
On my own, I hold minds. Control minds, then throw nines to 1-4. That's when it's time to run for your 4-door. You see us, there's probably 4 more. Strap, ready to brawl with the verbal 4-4. Come with the raw. Otherwise, nigga, don't come at all. My dogs can smell fear, that's why we never roll with the soft. Your flows get tossed to the north, southwest to east. I'm from the center of the planet, where the talent is deep. Your challenge was weak, that's why I strictly battle with heads. If I even heard what you said, I'll probably lose my cutting edge.
Yo, V, that's enough said. Pass the mic so I can anchor leg. When the tracks to break ahead, the crowd walk through sacred land where heads I battle. Meanings unraveling, the soul food to fill your abdomen. Rattling words like caps and Gatling. Guns you wish to hold, imagine it. My golden status withholds the mannequins. 14 controls the pattern. A smooth portrait, original besides my corporate. It's my time to shine in orbit, holding down the fortress.
Be cautious, approximately 4/5 of every MC. Feeling my forces, die from unknown causes. 3-5-0 horses, power my mental forces. I'm flawless, locked down the industry with my offense. Keep up the pressure till you lost it. Hype on the sign, bringing the ruckus. The no limit universal niggas brought this. Of course it's the AML, flaming mics and holding torches. 14 scorches while holding down the fortress. Check your sources, check your signs like porcelain. Lock down the spot like a murderer. Catching a 4 to 10, it's more than a sin to misrepresent all wax. So when I stand at the crossroads, I'm trained to stay on track. Never play the back, just slice rhymes like razorback. So when your heart skips, recognize the Midwest to your chest.
Hey yo, it's my time.
It's my time.
It's our time.
We both shine.
14 combines rhymes with mics to strike gold.
Hey yo, it's my time.
It's my time.
It's our time.
We both shine.
Combine rhymes to analyze and provoke minds. Word.
Midwest.
9-8 AML. Wow.
That's right. Yeah. Ooh. It hurts so good. Come on.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rough one touchdown and leave him done.
Once again, non-stop. Yo. We cock back and release non-stop on beats. Your talk is cheap. When I walk the streets, I bring hearts to your beef. I told you ice rings and gold links won't bring you prestige. You need steeds like these or begin reassembling. Cause Buff rules everything as king. great for your team. Before I have to make this a scene, I delete fakes, cause I got this caps locked. You can't escape from my control. You try to backspace and erase your mistakes. Keep tabs on them C's and monitor when they start shifting. The BUFF1 drops lines whenever he's entering. Get loose like magicians to rock any party environment. What time is it? Rock when I'm 40, hitting a Titleist. I'm ripping it, sitting in homes of retirement, or till Alzheimer's hits, holding the mic with arthritis grip. 14 karat, logic, vital, texture, hunger strike, grand champ, non-stop, we bless ya.
Feasting off these nonsense artists from night until the dawn hits.
Next, the flex is SE to the X. I said, oh my squad, Trey Styles ain't nothing nice. From the finest team rhyme clean as if each line was dipped in ice. So precise and lyrically fanatic, I'm the baddest at this. The fact is I astound, cause my sound is so miraculous. Not concerned with lavishness or being ghetto fabulous. Mike League status kid, ain't nobody else as bad as this. Hip hop is in my abdomen, through my central nervous system I keep my wisdom traveling until my sensory neurons react and feel like blasphemy. My blood pumps to action that fuels my attraction for battling. So when I spit my lyrics through the receiver, the speakers start rattling. Keep practicing, but it won't get you what logic is. I possess exoticness, or physiologists could acknowledge, kid. Blowing the minds of anthropologists with this tight mic grip. They never seen a human form rocket quite like this. Worldwide, we make your heads nod and your ears pop. Midwest is in the house, you get your mouth blew out. Wow.
Feasting off these nonsense artists from night until the dawn hits.
14 scorched this while holding down the fortress. The natural styles casual with smooth lines to strike the actual facts through combat. We got it stitched, no way to fight back. We need those sharp lines to shine at the max. Climbing to the top, 18 records and stacks on the right track. Over sheets we soar, so feed us ice packs. You like that? Show us some love, we'll hit you right back. Intentional, that's my mission. Flowing all positions to reach the visions that are versatile, invincible. With verbal spears pierce ears and sensual positions, scriptural scrolls. Shooting warning shots on instrumentals. I freak beats like nympho, maniacs, plain and simple. I size your crew up, then start throwing bows like Kimball. With lightning quick moves to pin crews, spread the news like New York Times. Shedding your shine like window blinds, hit up in your mind. So when this bomb drops, slip on your heels, lower high tops with AML and rock non-stop.
Feasting off these nonsense artists from night until the dawn hits.
To the beat, y'all, it don't stop. It ain't nothing like hip-hop. To the beat, y'all, it don't stop.
Check it out,
it ain't nothing like hip-hop. To the beat, y'all, it don't stop.
It ain't nothing like hip-hop.
To the beat, y'all, it don't stop.
It don't stop.
It ain't nothing like hip-hop.
Don't stop.
To the beat, y'all, it ain't nothing like hip-hop. It ain't nothing like hip-hop. And it don't stop. It ain't nothing like hip-hop. To the beat, y'all know it don't stop. It ain't nothing like. It's the one right here, bounce with me, y'all. For them G's in the ACE. For them G's in New Jerusalem, let me tell you what I do. I dump on punks that step up, screaming what's up. You better duck or get stuck, it's just your luck. You got touched by this young hustler. For the simple fact you can't hang. Like Big Mike said, this rap game ain't no plaything. Get up in your veins like cocaine. So what you wanna see me for, man? What's your name? Buff Daddy, rolling in the caddy. Ask me who the max be. Them players from the A-team. Don't play me or you'll get burned by this young info red beam. I got dreams of mohos, faux and dope clothes. Go roast and hang low. So if I ever go solo, you know my stilo. We blow these trees slow. I twist your neck quick like I was the exorcist. Who's next to get bent from the lyrical hymn? Pimp that never quit. I represent. Hey, what's going on, man? Who's this blowing me up in my session? Hey, man, can people understand? I'm trying to get these tracks done, you know what I'm saying? Business. Hey.
Yo, Buff?
Logic, what up, man?
Yeah, you in the studio yet?
Yeah, I'm working on that track I was telling you about, you know what I'm saying?
Or the one with all the players and stuff?
Yeah, just trying to keep it real. You know how we do.
How you keeping it real, man? You calling women hoes, you smoking now? Man, represent the clique.
You're right, man. I can do this AML style. When I exhale, I provide fatal carbon dioxide. Peroxide couldn't save you from wounds, bringing it to your live like cable. Pay-per-view, my click is able to slay a crew, so play and make you move. Get on your nerves like neighbors who won't stop bumping the mic leak hits. You're probably sick of hearing how we dropping it. You feel we do the opposite. The lyrical apocalypse appearances are monstrous survivalists. Only the strong-minded survive this. Never waste time destroying the spineless. You may find this kinda cold, like Michigan with this closing roads like doors, so misfits won't intercheck with the Amico totem over Sunoco for sensitive directions. But these misguided peasants heaven sent presence. Keeping you lifted on contact. My rhyme trap MCs like rap the C cheat. Check the spelling A-C-E-D-E-U-C-E. Turn the gangster to lowercase G's. Breeze when I'm spitting this. Venomous lyricists that be getting pissed at idiots. My hearing is oblivious. The synthesis you claim to be the williest, but they're really just ridiculous. It's like that. A squad like what? Bounce like this. A deuce. Bounce like this. New Jerusalem. Bounce like this. L.A. Bounce like this. N.Y. Bounce like this. ATL. Bounce like this. L.A. Bounce like this. Bounce like this. Shot-town. Come on. Bounce like this. All over the globe. Bounce like this.
Yeah.
AML.
Told you they wasn't ready.
Where y'all at?
Fire and ice.
Coming at ya.
To the A sideways, baby.
Trey blades like gasoline, not freezing capture teams.
That's right.
Y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we do.
AML.
Yo, I'm the coldest. I switch the motive from flowing skills to flows that kill ya. My rhymes are priceless memorabilia. So your million lines, best to be better than one of mine. Cause if not, your best line will be the unemployment kind. We put in work, but this organization is profitless. In it for the love, and the relationship is monogamous. I drop sense like Commandeer. Believe me, it's on purpose. Thought my words in 130 years for researchers, so they can be heard as announcements for public service. The tip of the iceberg is the surface of my epidermis. When my heart ticks, I kick Arctic phrases. Turn the Great Lakes to glaciers. When you think it's safe, I make you thin ice skaters. Play the back when I'm spitting, or get frostbitten. Matter of fact, I made the state I live in rock a mitten, and it's getting colder by the seconds. My temperature is the survival weapon. Sport your winter gear for your final
it's like
session.
Fire and ice to the A sideways. Buff and Trey, freezing blaze all day and day.
All day, a day, buff and Trey, freezing blaze. It's like fire and ice to the A sideways.
Well, you can find me whipping mics at midnight under pale moonlights with lyrics so tight and precise they sharp enough to rip your windpipes. It's like fire and ice when my knife slices vicious and nice. From socket to socket, I take out your eyesight in one swipe. Spitting hellfire that's twice as trifling against the paradise. For what I love, I give my life. Cause on the third day, I resurrect like Christ to bless mice. I ain't the type to just relax. I'm the type that'll bust your thorax and let my wingspan collapse on your head so fast your brain splats. I'm all that. You get your wig crap. Testing my stats when I climax my spermicidal raps impregnate tracks. In fact, I'm so hot if I was frozen, I'd be cold as hell. So hot my snot is acidic with radioactive body liquids and sizzling brain cells. I'm twice as good, better than the 6th in America. My galactic status is the baddest in the apparatus surrounding your area. I swear I ain't scared of ya. Even when I win a battle, I strike back. We're endless columns of combos until every last one of your bones crack. It's all black. The rhetoric in my rhapsodies is naturally what the average MC blames for all the tragedies. Actually, my heart rotates on the axis like a planet of madness. My microphone is a thorn rose. Your hands will bleed if you ever try to snatch it. My rhymes are crafted with the philosophic mind of an ancient Aztec, causing worldwide sadness on rap rappers for whom my raps flex. My asset completes this like Kathy Lee to Regis. I stay in the mix like a nosy aspirational fetus.
This is fire and ice to the 8 sideways. Buff and Trey, freezing blaze all day, every day.
All day, every day. Buff and Trey, freezing blaze like fire and ice to the 8 sideways.
Crews have no clue how we're coming. Hitting an aftershock and towers tumbling, mountains crumbling. Physically catastrophic, raponomics, production, distribution, consumption. Provide the goods how I should in everyday
I'm coming anonymous from the Midwest like A squad, nigga. Who wanna test? Bringing the best straight to your chest to penetrate your bulletproof vest and melt your flesh when I mic check. I ain't even hype yet. You in the back of the ambulance lifeless. See what you get if you try to fight this.
See, that'll get you nowhere. What happens is you get your head examined. Rhyme with reckless abandon. When we exit the cannon, the deadliest tandem. Tag team, busting from the magazine. Trey blaze like gasoline, I freezing captain.
My rap should bring hell to earth within seconds with this verbal weapon. Upset me and I take out 1,000-mile radius of contestants. Supernova explosion. When I collapse, wax superstars in this profession. Sassing the hardest, so loud they rhymes like we was ripping off their necklace.
It's like fire and ice to the 8 sideways. Buff and Trey, freezing blaze all day, every day.
All day, every day. Buff and Trey, freezing blaze like fire and ice to the 8 sideways.
I tried to tell you I'm the coldest. I'll make your blood flow cease with infinite degrees below freezing for 4 seasons.
Yo, I'm so hot. Smoke comes out my ass when I fart. Dancing disco infernos with the volcanic fireball as my heart.
Yo, I'm the coldest. Cold as new Eskimos eating ice cubes and snow cones in a swimming pool on the North
Hey, yo,
Pole.
I'm hot. Hot as Haitian hostages, eating Cajun sausages. Hot as diarrhea with hot sauce in it, coming out the anus of an arsonist.
Like that, hey, your man, where y'all at?
Once again,
We represent. It's like fire and ice. It's like fire and ice. Yeah, we represent.
AML.
Kinda chilly in here.
It's getting hotter.
Get the winter coats out.
Yeah.
Prepare for the storm.
What? The storm of storms.
Dominant species use a stage to perform autopsies and to make you experience this out of body. Don't get outrageous thinking you could be our copies. You get diseased trying to perceive the extrasensory. Splash your brain with Listerine to refresh those thinking memory. Stop all that loud talk before I hand you liquid plumber and call it mouthwash. Or make you step onto a black hole and call it asphalt. Have your execs make that decision or get scanned by 8 squad to 7 senses. Set up fake leads for forensics. Disguise it with show business. You want credit here? Then don't rhyme so expensive. The quiet charisma. The only mic I hold is the Upper Peninsula. Spilling ditoxins when I rip it off Wisconsin.
If you truly listen, you hear the pseudo-villains who do the killing. It's time you hear the new edition, the new beginning, futuristic. Witness the rebirth like obstetricians. Positive outlook, optimistic. Stop the fiction, hush the rubbish. 1 to 10 doesn't do us justice. We're on a different scale. Your system failed, so I summoned the click cometh. For these MCs who say stupid things to be mentioned, consider this one honorable. We're above this and we speak the truth. If you think it's a diss and take offense, we're only trying to help y'all. So please take a hint. If you a killer, drug dealer, then you won't feel threatened. When we murder, it's with words and well deserved. So choose your weapon.
Your rhetoric becomes instinctive when it's time to rock the party. Mad precise when I get nice lyrical syncopated shots. What you gonna do when I get through and then I enter? Got vocab just like the Fugees when I enter like a splinter. So you drop the topic, I knock you out the socket, out the frame. I read the right will touch your brain like pain. Braggadocious when I wrote this so that all niggas can quote this. Step and lose your focus. I leave y'all wetter than a soap dish. I gets nice just like Greg and Mac like Craig when I gets down. The wonder mic as hunger strikes surrounding your sound. New Jerusalem is bruising them. I bust the cortex like Bison do when heads stop buck seeds with my Gore-Tex.
Yeah, okay, that was tight. We're gonna switch up the beat real quick for text, alright?
Squo Dog? How we gonna do that? Oh, Squo!
The situation. Niggas be stressing to bother me. If I said one word on your CD, then it triples in quality. The problem be, you thought you was raw until you seen us. We turned your warriors into a princess like Xena. What I mean, your style was too dirty to come clean. That issue spit, I could've ripped that 13. I seen dogs just like you that always bark but can't bite too. Standing in the corner talking about what they might do until your man hyped you. Said you could get the ML. Mistake number 1. My squad computes like Intel. Get on the cell and tell your peeps to come through. Cause misery loves company and punishment is due. Don't start scattering. Nigga, we just started the battering. You should've thought of consequence before you started chattering. Now it's time for you to get what you deserve. We can do this at the prop shop, your crib or Heidelberg.
I use my pen to send threats. Words reach 0 to 60. Faster than those new vets. Grabbing mics is what gets me set. Uncontrolled is how my brain reacts to hype bass line and archy guitar cracks. The skills my crew display never lacks. Now I'm on some rip shit, rhyming type of mission. My voice pattern joins this mic like vision. Lyrically I'm hyped, so peep my disposition. Above my hand, 5 mics gravitate. Out my mouth, my words levitate. Like hollow tips I penetrate. My seeds heats up and incinerates and burns MCs in clear view. We anonymous and still see you. Leave real rhyming to real MCs is my haiku. Ha!
I rock from this universe to distant galaxies. My verses cause instant casualties. My mystic majesties cursing her innocent faculties. Tragically, systematically, we twist reality dramatically. Rehearse destroying MC savagely with beats and rhymes casually. We turn the earth around and disperse our sound quadratically. Forever asking me who we be after we glisten mics climatically. Graphically, actually, I scold victims while lounging within my solar system. Absorbing older wisdom while applying my code division. I transcend through all dimensions with scientific intentions. Writing crystal compositions that are chemically frostbitten to freeze mentally lost victims. With vocal ice gleam, focal light being short, spikes being while your fist around my mic bleeds. It might be within Bible codes where my who's are defined. The ancient one, the golden sun, invisible shoguns of ancient times. Young but wise, battling guys 3 times my size with every line. My rhymes climb the dropping seats from a high quicker than stock to 29. My verbal spectre's inclined, the blind retinas when it shines. So open your mind wide, take it all in and press rewind.
Quick inflicting punishment to MCs and who they went with. Mike's held for ransom with golden grips, guarded by noted scripts containing the facts I live. Raps for tracks I give, no slack when I speech up like blacks on laxatives. You be calling this illegal, wishing to murder me. Forget courtesy, verses split you open like heart surgery. Horizontal and vertically, I present 14, the verbal sports fiend that can't be judged in any court scene. Each word scorches your mentals like a settling torch beam till Edison switches his patented to my source. Ain't that ridiculous? The shining more than Jack Nicholas. Take over any team by choice, matter of fact, pickles. Leave no captives, conquer and tap kids. Watch me attack with more verses than hymns, Bibles, and grudge matches. This is the last time a mic is useless when you cast rhymes. I blast lines to blow a fuse up in your pastime. What? Yeah. Midas. No doubt. It don't stop. What? Yeah. Some straight lyricists on the microphone letting y'all know.
Logic,
Business is handled like that.
Where my squad at?
AML.
Naturally, I'm in at 3, about to slide between the sheets. From a long night of driving, rhyming and killing time with my peeps. Close the door, lights off, eyes closed, about to get some sleep. Just then, at 3:10, I heard a series of beeps. Got geeked, thought it was a freak, but it was Buff on some 911 stuff. What's up? Said extended family members was trying to go against us. Yeah, right, you gotta be joking. These kids, why they frontin'? Pacing during the conversation. Niggas always starting soon. 12 hours later, we at the Taylor's on a day known best for remembering. And I could tell this wasn't no laughing matter. The whole league was assembling, updated on why we hated by some cats that I really think ain't worth it. But if we let them go after that lip service, it would defeat the purpose of striving to be the livest and holding my ground. And the last thing I'm gonna do is sit back while somebody I try to help out somebody about my squad up in my town. So what now? I'm ready to fight, strike, pop the trunk, break out the mics. I can let it mic lead. Shh, y'all niggas better get right. Check the mic, 1, 2, yeah, black. It's to you that I said that. Y'all talking this and that, wanna battle scrap. One started flooring, West knew it word for word, called it out, said it was a written rap. I snatched his notebook, slapped him in his face with it and threw it in the trash just for spitting that. Took a mic, hit him in his neck, and dropped him in 2 seconds flat. One by one, they all fell. I roughed one up just cause they made Buff cuss. It's cool now, but I couldn't forget it if I wanted to anyway. Cause it's sad the niggas got slayed on Memorial Day.
Once again, another AML testament. The curtains rise, drama disguised. No choice, believing hard surmises. Midas to vocalize the setting. Wedding the Jedi for we competing. Mad-eye sees is what you're getting. For calling out the 7 brethren. Unexpecting to see these MCs at your crib eating ribs. Settling the beef you're threatening. Saying that my squad would never win in first battling. After that session, what happened then? I asked the question. Still got me guessing. Were you aiming for sport or trying to receive a loss for testing? Loss of direction, aiming towards us. You need recession. Stick to your lessons and think before who you choose when addressing a sad depression. Seeing brothers drinking and smoking, let a mad aggression float from out the joint, smoke you're choking. You can quote me serious or joking. The day memorial, I add this close case to the athletic portfolio.
Damn nigga, where you at? It's time to scrap with that kid around the corner thinking he can battle rap. Just let me get the Buddha sack and twist the tree like a dread. I want those motherfuckers that I bring it to they head, but brothers can never be at peace. My anger boys just like convection with the lava from the belly of the beast. Shaitan, working on my conscience, we harmless. Despite the fact that these niggas is harmless, it's on us to bomb this and leave them niggas dead and stinking. I bet there are some niggas barbecue smoking and drinking like blacks and Billy Clinton. There is the struggle for some justice, so now I'm breaking back. The line of scrimmage has been drawn and I'm their buckets, bringing on the ruckus, hitting they subconscious like I did when with the bucket. It's crunk, kid. And when I left the battleground, recognized Memorial Day, all you heard was the sound.
Yo,
like that.
These weak lyricists know the
Fuck
deal.
this shit, man.
Smacking
All
you
you
faggots for reckless
preachers,
eyeballing.
yo.
Messing with the squad, I make you
See the
feel
outcome,
odd.
yo.
Squad.
See
You
the
know what I'm
outcome.
saying? Word. Believe that.
Nobody can tell the significance of the crime just committed. The dark room was candlelit and federally infested. Whoever did it was the minute. After those who draw crowds like they autistic. The ceiling dropped a substance that was acidic, putting steamy holes up in the carpet. A lamp in the corner that was the darkest. Midnight goggles concentrating on the sergeant. Armored vehicles and crack peepholes. Hemoglobin on hypothermic record needles. And the doses that couldn't be lethal. Just a presence that was evil in the form of some hip-hop clothes in the R&B scene. Somebody hit up Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt for the sequel. It's standard procedures to send the samples to the Institute of Rhyme Research, where employees pass psycho and rock right, mixing venom to find the antidote. The empirical makeup was a ransom note. Quote this. Self-serve on the self-centered with low self-esteem. Body parts fell out the closet and infected with gangrene. Remnants of the last hip-hop scene. Rookie cops all be asking what does it all mean? Displaying a basket of harmless sports figurines. Insurmountable leads and pages of rhymes assembled in magazine clippings. What?
Yo, we harming you at your show, crib, or barbecue. Memorial Day, fool, so what you wanna do?
And there's nowhere to run to. When I confront you, nigga, I call you bluff like you had a phone number.
I said we harming you at your show, crib, or barbecue. Memorial Day, nigga, so what you wanna do?
And there's nowhere to run to. When I confront you, nigga, I call you bluff like you had a phone number.
We harming you at your show, crib, or barbecue. Memorial Day, nigga, so what you wanna do? What? What you wanna do? What you really wanna do? You, anybody, I'm calling you out. It's the squad. What? The Mike League. Anybody get served. That's my word. Your moms, your pops, your whole family. Calamity. Tragedy.
You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't gonna hear that
He
shit.
was talking like you was separate from us. You know what I'm saying?
Man, fuck that nigga, yo.
From where we from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Man, fuck that
Day
nigga.
that we
Yo.
were, what, like 15, 20 deep.
We was
Lucky
Yo.
He
man.
didn't realize
yo,
it. He didn't realize it when he first came up. Then we
what we
assembled.
all came as
Didn't even come on some violence, then we just
He
assembled.
set all of that up.
You know what I'm saying? He just changed the subject real quick.
Yo, kid fooling. He fooling, yo. He looking to catch one, yo. I just can't tolerate disrespect.
How we not been in Detroit,
Right.
where the people were there to listen for some people.
Yo,
right?
I'm saying, I can't stand disrespect, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try and be peace, and there can't be no peace. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you disrespect my person, it is on. Nobody disrespects me. Period. Yeah.
Yo, just drop a beat so I can get down on the caper, cause the lyrical reanimator's greater. I fade the whack and see who shit is only tight when it's on paper. Brother, battle me, my freestyles bomb your dome just like Grenada, please save the. Keeping it real shit for pseudo players, pop your pissed out. Crystals, keep your illest haters, I run rings around your staff like figure skaters. While you bring the ignorance, I bring it all the way back to the fader. Soul Sonic Force at the New York City Breakers. I represent the land of vehicular body takers. Check, baby, 1, 2. While I bring the rump shaker, all these white niggas to play the radios, the overrater, hook repeater, stereotypical rap overstater. Now feel the vocal blast from the ego devastator. The balloon mind state deflator, cause niggas be ego tripping when their label tells them they're the flavor. If hip hop needs a savior, the whack will need a prayer. Nostradamus had predicted destruction from the creator. That's all I hear from these rhyme sayers. It's all about who shot somebody, Illuminati without the data. You be the bullshit on wax rhyme conveyor. Bring it on, can step to me. I light you up like hockey players do to goalies. Your head is swolgy, no longer shop in favor. Don't even realize that niggas caught the fake.
This out-of-body experience where your style comes back to sue you for rhyme negligence. The defense rests with no evidence. You talk enough shit for your intestine to go, you ingest. I took the case, advising your style to take the stand, rocking crutches, cats, and a neck brace. Exhibit A was a new cassette proving you sounded better as a blank tape. Exhibit B was a flick of you at a rave, holding it up to a mic trying to rock the place. Back payments or unpaid rhyme support. Your last resort was to settle out of court. I told you to abort when you first came to my medical malpractice. Why I diagnosed those two were props, but I was only being sarcastic. Trust me, it was medically proven that you would sound better with your voice box removing surgically. But I operated with those scalpels inadvertently. It was an improvement, but let's see if you could still exercise your right to free speech. I mean, you were that sweet, trying to test the A without review sheets. I'm right around the corner from beyond belief, hitting you from out of reach. When I'm hitting you with laser beams, I'm hitting up your crew with ultraviolence to touch you, your passengers, and your co-pilot. What?
I spark like camera flashes, blasting magnificent passions of action. Lay back, relax, and rapid, think the fastest, spit hotter than stomach acid. I got fluids that flow in masses to eradicate you nasty bastards. Graphic battle tactics that'll lift you right off your mattress. My mind intercepts your rhymes and split your kind up into fractions. Step into my apparatus and get her captive until I see you bring it Bastin. I know you ain't laughing cause you don't want none of this staff. With this athletic grips, we kick lyrics that'll rip you in half. An Autobot microphone is eating energon cues for verbal gas. There's psychological masturbation for wordplay, ejaculation, and self-stimulated raps. Matter of fact, it's a compliance with my lyrical ultraviolence. I represent in so many faces, even my alias has got clients. Athletic Mike Lee, that team you don't ever want to go to war with. We bomb shit like Vietnam, flip severed heads while Highlander swords kid. We score with the unregulated dialect of prospectus militant. My heat secret accuracy is laser guided with state-of-the-art equipment kit. I hit you with infinite lyrics until I destruct your physical. Lower your self-esteem and rearrange your whole subliminal. Ultraviolently making MCs feel my pleasure principle. No identicals, unconventional, we gleam 18, irresistible.
I be peace. Now I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Now I can't take it. I can't stand disrespect to my person, yo, and I gotta go handle that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dead that ass, yo. I'm a dead that ass, yo. I thought we handled that on the streets. I thought we handled that on verses. You know what I'm saying? But no, niggas gotta keep talking shit about a brother. So fuck that, yo. I'm about to handle that. You know what I'm saying? Coming to our shows.
Let's take it on back to the realness. Word, y'all. Let's bring this on back to the realness. Come on, y'all. Check it. Let's bring it on back to the realness. Feel this. And let's bring it on back.
I've had it up to here with y'all weak ass rappers. Word to herb, nigga shot with my bird. I've had it up to here with y'all weak ass rappers. Word to herb, nigga shot with my bird. I've had it up to here with y'all weak ass rappers. Word to herb, nigga shot with my bird. I've had it up to here with y'all weak ass rappers. New Jerusalem hoodlums got props on Broadway.
Some shit. A motherfucker thought he was legit, but it was just somebody sent from what these corporations bit, rewrote and quote. Yo, hip-hop's here to stay, don't rock the boat, but what you reap is what you sow, and I was sinking in the moat. Why is it that we're content to leave the art into destruction? Rap is like knee surgeries. It's time for reconstruction, you get touched it. For flexing in, wrong intersections, African Americans are dying slowly, and it's time for contraception. Word to Allah, this shit is dank, it's weak. And this is how y'all niggas give thanks to the brothers who paved the way for your rhymes and your bullshit. Act like you're the only guys can see. Put you on the pulpit, y'all predict. Frontin' like you got 6-digit figures, popping empty champagne bottles, bunch of Tommy Hill niggas. It figures like statistics and empty no sets that these niggas rockin' the mic never ever come correct. Bet the Learjets and the kilos of cocaine are just for fashion. Now it's got our youth running up blasting. I'm fasting. That's what the hunger strike the notes. I gave you guys the rock times running out, so now you choke. If it ain't broke, then don't fix it. And if it ain't dope, then you know you shouldn't mix it. What shit is all about in raps on my segregation is they 418's the fucking foundation, for real.
I've had it up to here with y'all weak ass rappers. Word to herb, nigga shot with my bird. I've had it up to here with y'all weak ass rappers. Word to herb, nigga shot with my bird. I've had it up to here with y'all weak ass rappers. Word to herb, nigga shot with my bird. I've had it up to here with y'all weak ass rappers. New Jerusalem hoodlums got props on Broadway.
Focus, don't get caught in to the hocus pocus, hunger strikers here to rock and see whose rap style is the brokest. Notice, no disrespects are intended, but your fantasies of life are just pretending. Satellites will send it in the form of audio and visuals, while the truth in hip-hop culture stay below subliminal. You ain't no smooth criminal, and the ghetto's not your friend. Now that you made some loot, the ghetto's what you'll never see again. So end your gun talking, your play your hater stance, because the point of rocking the mic is to make the people dance. I advance the boardwalk, kill all the small talk, reside in New Jerusalem, the next door neighbor of New York. You ask you where I've been, I took a 5-year-long hiatus, took the time to build the mental so that players hate to play this. I say this because I have the culture in the heart to represent the music that these whack MCs are torn apart. Remember when Straight Outta Compton hit the streets and Q-Tip brought the jazz that was booming in your Jeeps? Nowadays, God's sun rays don't light the path. That's why the records from Death Row have felt the God's aftermath. My staff, the microphone is pointed at the beacon. Through this, the gods allow me to convey words that I'm speaking. Like Digable, I'm reaching for high reputation in the God's creation. 418's the foundation.
I've had it up to here with y'all weak ass rappers. Word to word, nigga shot with my bird. I've had it up to here with y'all weak ass rappers. Word to word, nigga shot with my bird. I've had it up to here with y'all weak ass rappers. Word to word, nigga shot with my bird. I've had it up to here with y'all weak ass rappers. New Jerusalem hoodlums got drops on Broadway.
Yo, it's time to kill all this nonsense. Bring this shit back to the essence. Real lyrics, real production, and real tight shit. Word is born, hunger strike. Taking it back to the realness. Yo, Athletic Mike Lee. Represent on the daily. One time for your mind. Hit you with that rhyme to your spine. Word up, yo, calling out sections. The Brooklyn, New Jerusalem, Essex County, Madison, Morristown, East Orange, Newark. Word is born, yo. Bring it back to LA, I bring it straight to Atlanta, no doubt, to Puerto Rico and all points in between. Let's bring this on back to the realness, the realness, the real shit, the feel shit.